Well, how do there, chums? 'Tis I, Captain of Prestige, and as you can see over that way, ha! I've got my game image up, yeah. I never get that right, the pointing of the directions. I never get this whole camera thing right. Anyway, you probably saw on my pre-launch that I've got myself a portal code on the No Man's Sky Assistant app, and we're going to be going on a random portal adventure. We're going there. Doesn't it look interesting? Ooh, yes. Anyway, we better be jumping over into game, better than we better be hitting up this code inside of a portable and jumping on in. Alright, well, let's get into the game then. Boom, here I am inside of the gaming world. Lovely jobs. Awesome. Right, so, where's the door gone? There it is. Okay, cool. First problem solved. We've got Old Explorer first into the chat there. Hello, Old Explorer. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hi all. I've had a great stream, Captain Steve. Cannot make it in time, but gave you a first like. Well, thank you very much there, Ed. Right, well, let's get into this then. Activate portal. Now we've got ourselves the code here, haven't we, peeps? I don't need to take myself off the screen, I don't think. We've got ourselves a sunset, followed by a reflexione, and a boatman boat face, a flux capacitor, and then the next four, we've got ourselves a dragonfly, followed by a black hole, and an eclipse, and another Wellyman 20 black hole. Lovely jobs. And last four, we got ourselves a reflexione, a box with a brick in it, followed by a sandy set, and a beta. Okay, it says that the code has failed. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter a jot. We're jumping through the portal, people. Then at the opposite side of the portal, I'll give you the code again, and you get the correct code then. Boom, and we're in. Right, we might as well make myself a little bit bigger on the old screen while we're going through there and read some more of this chat over here. So we've got Wharfy Farquhar in the house. Hello there, Wharfy. Eric Schno. Can't pronounce your name, Eric. We've got Midnight Wild Spirit. Hello there, Midnight Wild Spirit. Yes, he's put out 2 brains now. That's good old Sean. Daniel of the Hipleys. Hello there, Daniel Hipley. We've got Eugene Carr. Good morning, good morning. Yes, good morning there, Eugene Carr. Wolfie Farquhar, Gavin Smith. Cool, we got Boz Wynn. Hello there, Boz Wynn. Scottish Rod in the house, another awesome content creator. Wolfie's already dropped a link because he's awesome. Heck yes, he is. And we've arrived located first contact on planet Rasafael. Going to carry on with the people. We've got AVA Project. Hello, Portal, yeah, it's Portal Adventures, mate, Portal Adventures. We go through random portals. If you haven't caught one of these episodes before, people, what I basically do is jump to a random world, a random portal code, and then once we arrive at said random planet, the first planet that I arrive at, I name everything that I find here after the people inside of my live stream that were first in. And then the second planet I go to, I name everything after the people that were still hanging about by the end of it. Okay, right, if there is anyone. Okay, so here we go. There's the portal code in the bottom left-hand corner there if you do want to come to this planet. Yeah, there we go. You can pause that. You can make that bigger on your phones and all that sort of shenanigans. Cool. Right, anyhow, let's start scanning some beasts. Oh, we've got ourselves a tusked tortoise dog with 6 frickin' legs. Okay, I've seen quite a lot of them on my travels. I know you would think they were rare. They're not. Okay, well, we've got ourselves a strider over there, people. Look at it. It's one of those ones with the two sort of like tennis rackets stapled to its head. I have seen them before too. All right, okay. We've got ourselves a stegosaur guy over there, but it says I've already scanned the dang thing. All right, coolio. And a giant sort of mantis crab. Lovely. And what do we got over here? Oh gosh, oh my days. It's got the head that only its mum could love, and even then she was feeling quite nauseous. Okay, right. Well, we'll start naming these in a moment, people. We got ourselves a flying skyworm. Very nice. Look at his little legs go, like a millipede. Lovely jubbly. Don't know why it needs legs when it's flying like that, but you know, whatever. Okay, we've got another type of skyworm there, more like a sky eel. Lovely. Well, we've got quite an array of creatures that we've managed to. What the fudge is going on over there? That creature sort of fluctuated, right? And look, it's doing it again. What the fudge is it? Is it one of those gaseous cloud creatures? No, it's a bone cat. Bone cats. I call these stone golems. The official name for them is stone cat or something like that. Bone cat. He seems quite lively, doesn't he? He's doing the rounds a bit. Alright, fine. Coolio. Right, well, let's start naming these things then. So, going over to Discoveries tab. There we go, people. I've checked my levels. Are my levels good? I think my levels are good. Yeah, Winamp might be a little bit loud. I'll just decrease the volume a little bit of the old Winamp. There we go. Okay, fauners. Let's go on in then. Oh, we've got 7 out of 10. Alright, well, we're going to name this one first. It's got the Armoured Skull. And he is pretty darn freaking groovy, isn't he? Look at him. Alright, okay, let's go and name this one. So this one is going to be Old Explorer, even though he's not around anymore. Okay, well, there we go, Old Explorer. You got yourself a bone cat, mate. Very nice. Okay, this guy, nitrogen-rich blood. And that's going to be Eric. Eric. Bum, 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 bum. Eric. I put in your surname as well, Eric, but I can't pronounce that one. It's got too many vowels next to each other. How did that even happen? Okay, right, there we go. Maybe not. Shwow. Eric Shwow. It's probably not Shwow, is it? Well, it is now. Right, okay, here we go. Armoured Skull. Nah, I'm fairly sure the first one had an armoured skull as well. There's going to be Midnight Wild Spirit. If I came across this thing at frickin' midnight, I would completely brown trouser myself if that flew overhead. Especially, oh my days. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, cool. And this one, its observation is just evil. Alright, okay, well that one is a very strange looking creature. Observations are just evil. Okay, who gets that? Daniel Hipley. Daniel Hipley isn't evil. Daniel Hipley is probably one of the nicest people on the face of the planet of Earth, mate. Boom, there we go, done. Daniel Hipley once made a base that I went to visit. However, he built it too close to a portal and it didn't render in. Yeah, there used to be a thing. I don't know whether it's a thing now. Dislikes being scanned. Well, I scanned you, my little friend. I did. I guess. And that one's going to be Eugene Carr. There we go, Eugene. Eugene. God, boom. Done, done. Why the fuck? Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't upload the name for a second. Massive tongue. Well, it's got a massive mouth. Look at it. In fact, you can see its tongue. It's not that massive. Compared to its lower jaw, it's not massive. If it could fill that lower jaw, then yeah, fine. Giant tongue. Giant jaw would be better, wouldn't it? Alright, okay, right. Well, we've got ourselves Wharfy Farquhar. There you go, Wharfy Farquhar. You got yourself a decent creature this week, buddy. That doesn't happen often, does it? You usually get the shitest of the shite, mate. Alright, well, this one, always watching. Always watching what? Probably out for socks, because it needs freaking 3 pairs. Okay, right. Who we got for this one? Gavin. Gavin Smurf. Lovely jubbly. I used to have a mate when I was younger called Gavin. Gavin Minerham. He was one of my favouriteest friends. Yes, he had a Tommy talking robot that I was very jealous of. Yeah, cool, right, there we go. Done, dilly and done. That's all of those named. The others are underwater. We're not going to go underwater, are we? Heck no, we're not. Right, okay, well, we've managed to name those. Let's go and staple a name to the planet as well. What planet shall we give to this one? Oh, okay, well, that's quite cool for a planet name. It's planet Ava, like this. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Is that... I don't know what that stands for, Ava. I was going to say Alien versus Predator, but it's not, is it? Obviously not. Okay, right, boom. Alien versus Alien. I don't know. Alien v Alien. Who knows? Hi. Anyway, hello. Boswin. Morning. Well, hello there, Boswin. Boswin, you're getting the system name, mate. Heck, yes, you are. That's a bit of a win, isn't it? Boom. Boswin. You get the whole freaking system, sir. Or madam. Yeah, boom. There you go. Boswin. Pow. Done, dilly and done. Looks like there's quite a lovely planet. Look at that one. It's got blue oceans and red grass. Really? Oh my days. That one could be worth a visit, couldn't it, people? But that's not what we do here. No, but you have got the portal code, so if you do want to come and visit that, you can stick in the portal code and you can go look at it. What I'm doing now is I'm flying up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear, and I'm going to go and find myself what's inside of the portal. I'm going to take a look-see. Look-see inside of the portal. Well, not inside the portal, but inside of the station. What multi-tool frequents it? Is that the blue and red thing that I just saw? It's not as red from up here, is it? If it is, that's a cactus barren planet. Okay, fine. I don't ever do this, so I'm not going to do it this time. Sod it. Where's the blinking station, though, mate? Where's the station? There better be a station. No, there's not a station, Captain Steve. Dang it! There's not a station here, people. Oh, we can go back through the portal. The portal is still highlighted for me. So normally I'd go up to the station. This is an abandoned system, people. There's none. There's no freaking station here, people. So we may as well just head on back down through the portal, because it's not going to be a multi-tool if there's not a station. It's one of those things. Yeah, and I'll head back through the portal and we'll hit up a second one. And then this time I'll be naming everything that I find off all the people that have managed to stick around. All those that haven't left during the first planet. Yes. Cool, yeah. Well, let's touch on down. Now, I haven't done too much speculation. Normally I do a fair bit of speculation, being the old captain of the Steves, because I love to speculate. I really do like to speculate on what's coming. Now, I did polls up on my community tab over on YouTube, asking the community what they think it's most likely to be. The general consensus is it might be something that revolves around the stations and the station override, might link to the Void Mother, and might give us some additional lore, maybe a little bit more narrative, a little bit more to chase after inside of the game when it comes to content. And then the actual expedition itself is going to be around building ourselves a Sentinel pilot or our own Sentinel phage. To what end, I don't know. And it seems that the parts that we're going to need to build that Sentinel phage is we're going to need to give it a soul, and we're going to need to give it body parts, and we're also going to have to visit the actual Atlas stations to pick up Atlas seeds to plant inside of our robot. That's pretty much what we're going to be doing on the expedition, is visiting Atlas sort of points. And there's also one badge for talking to Nada. So I'd imagine there's going to be a little bit of lore inside of doing that. I'd imagine the Atlas is probably going to give us a bit of lore. But I also think, you know, and we're going to get a little bit of lore from talking to Nada. Anyway, we need another portal code, don't we? So let's grab the phone while I'm on this screen. And let's hit the refresh button. Boom. Oh, look at that go. I freaking love that animation. I guess I do. Lovely jubbly. We got ourselves a second code. Let's go and stick that in then, shall we, people? I'll jump back into game. Here we go, bang. Righto. So, sunset, reflection, and another reflection. Double reflection. Goes as one of them. A triangular thing. Another reflection, Boatman Boatface, a Diplodo, where are you Diplodo, boom, and a rocket, of course. Last 4 glyphs, Diplo, Sun, William & 20 Black Hole, Toblerone, and a Beetle. Oh no, it's another corrupted bloody code, mate. You having a laugh? Having a laugh, mate, having a laugh. Alright, cool, that makes it a little bit larger on screen. And then we're going to jump on into the old portal. Let's go on in. Meow! Chicka pow pow, chicka boom boom, and we're in. Lovely jobs. Eric Snow says, hello, hello. Well, hello there. Well, hello there. Cool. This stream is not going to be taken down by the fruit mods, is it? No, this is not. Yeah, freaking Apple taking down my stream. Beeble hit me up and told me that Dr. Disrespect had exactly the same thing happen to him. So if it can happen to the best, it can happen to me, you know. So, you know, it's him. Yeah, but I got a strike. I've emailed the copyright team over at Hello Game, no, not Hello Games, over at YouTube and said, oi, this isn't on. You know, I see loads of content creators covering live events. Why is it that Apple can strike this one when they're putting it on YouTube anyway? Surely this falls under, you know, the realms of free and public domain and all that sort of shenanigans. Surely I shouldn't get a warning for this. Especially since there is another content creator that's gone and stuck up the link to my video, and sort of because he knows that when you click it, it comes up and says that the policy that I've actually broken is to do with scamming people, which it's not. If you actually read the policy a little bit further down, it says live streaming somebody else's material, which is what I was kind of guilty of in a roundabout way, but it should be under fair use. But yeah, anyway, so there's that anyway. So I would like just the whole thing to be removed, if anything. But what I've emailed them is said, look, the first half of that stream was bloody good. We had a good fun. We'd done a poll. It was great. It was awesome. So can you please put it back as being private and let me edit it and cut the end off where I start talking about Apple? I know it'd be an abrupt end, but it's better to have something rather than nothing, because I've done a poll and all sorts. I think I even got a super chat there. I don't know what happens to that super chat now. Is that money just falling into YouTube's pockets? Probably. Right, anyway, let's just jump back into game. Chicka-boom. There we are. Sweet. Pretty sure co-op is already a thing. Yeah, there is co-op and multiplayer inside of this. Heck yes, there is. In a roundabout way, it's broken a little. It does work, kind of. Yeah, you're likely to fall out of your group every now and again and things like that. If you watch my Friday streams where I'm playing with the lads, you know, Kettle and Wolfie's in the house right now, and we've usually got Miyogi with us or someone, Bobby, Maggie or Damash or somebody. You know, it's very rare that we actually do the Friday mission, and by the end of the Friday mission we've still got everybody in the group. Oh, it's a freaking rhino! Oh, he's awesome. What a majestic beast. Just jump over the frickin' hill and run straight into that majestic, colossal awesomeness. Okay, right, let's scan this one then. Alright. I still get excited, people, when I see a nice fauna. It does happen. Right, well, here we go. Here's the actual coordinates for this lovely sort of piece of rock that I'm standing on right now. And I must say, this is quite a lovely looking planet for the sort of biome that it is. Because you're sort of looking at it, and it almost feels like a desert, doesn't it? It's quite cool. It's good. But it's a gamma radioactive world, but it's very washed out for a gamma radiation world. It looks actually pretty darn snazzy. All right, what are you? Kaboom! I have no idea what that was. Little pictures popped up. It looks freaking weird. We'll have a better look at that one in a minute, but it's a proper weird one. All right. Okay. What are you? Oh my days! It's an upright, weird, cat-type looking monstrosity of a creature. They're the ones that can induce nightmares. Okay, and we got this thing as well. Oh my days, that thing is hideous too. Okay, right, well, we've got quite a lot of hideous creatures, but that's kind of expected with high levels of radiation and gamma. But oh my days, that rhino is freaking great. Okay, alright. You need to keep that rhino as a pet. I think I've got a rhino as a pet. Or if I haven't, I used to. Sprays ink when scared. Oh my god, could you imagine how much ink will come out of that? I don't know whether it comes out of that end. I'm assuming, you know? I can't imagine it coming out of that end. Well, it could actually. It looks like its head's made out of one of those old calligraphy type pens that we used to use in school. Yeah. Yeah, it's a funny story. People that used to leave their pens on their desk, you know, with the nice calligraphy nib. We used to have these sort of like foam ceiling tiles. So just grab them and launch them at ceiling. They stick in the ceiling. And the ceilings in my old school were like 12 foot off the ground. So they're really high ceilings. So they weren't getting their pens back anytime soon until the janitor came round. Anyway. I don't know whether that testaments to being a git, but it probably does, doesn't it, considering how much they cost. Right, well, this one's going to be RJ Tablet. There you go, RJ Tablet. I guess you don't need a pen for a tablet. You've got those little digital ones, haven't you? But that's not going to stick in a ceiling tile. There you go, lovely jubbly. What's this guy? Cannot see in colour. Oh my days! I'm surprised it can see at all. Oh, it looks like he's got testicles for eyes. What the fudge is that all about? That's just wrong on so many levels. I like his little arms, though. Yeah. Hello, hello. You know what? He might be my thumbnail. He's going to be my thumbnail, people. I want him facing the screen, though. I want him facing the blinking screen. Okay, actually, he looks quite good that way, because then you get to see all the little plates on his back. Yep, let's put that on Twitter. That's going to be cool. Let's go stick that on Twitter. There we are. God, so many presses now just to put something on bloody Twitter. Yeah. Boom, I think that's done. Right, anyway, we better name him. Who are we going to name this guy after? It's going to be Adam Mac. There we go, Adam Mac. You get this little guy. Adam Mac. Boom, chicka-pow. Right, so what's... Oh, wow! This planet's awesome for creatures. Look at that. That's really quite cool. It looks like one of those honey badger things, you know? You wouldn't mess with that, would you? Digest via symbionts. I don't know what symbionts is, but it's probably something really groovy and scientific. So I'm going to call this one Somo. Somo. And SG. Somo SG. Boom. Pow. I want my own space station, said Somo SG. Well, I think we all do. Deceptively fast, this thing. I don't think it can see where it's going. It's got jellyfish freaking sellotaped to the side of its head, and I have no idea what that mouth is there. What the fudge is that thing all about? Does it got a tail? It's not got a tail either. Deceptively fast. Okay, fine. Alright, cool. Well, let's have a look at random commentator. That porcupine bear looks so cool. Sadly, you're getting this one, mate, which is not the porcupine bear. Okay, there we go. Random commentator. Random. There you go. Common. Have I spelled that wrong? Oh, I have spelled that wrong. It's got a double N. Commentate. Oh my days. Commentator. There you go. Random commentator. You got that one. Pow. Alright. And we got this guy. Forms colonies. You wouldn't want colony. That's not the rhino. Okay. Hopefully. That's not the rhino. That's not what I just saw anyway. Okay. Alright. Got. Shiny red flag. You're having that one, mate. It bears no resemblance to a flag. And it's not shiny. But it's yours. Boom. There you go. Well, I suppose if you are going to form a colony, you need a giant flag. So there we go. Right, here we go. Always watching. This is the rhino. Why does its head look tiny compared to its body? That's not how it looked when we saw it in the wild. It's always watching. Always watching what exactly? Yeah, maybe the Void Mother is using its eyes. Oh, it's always watching us. That's a bit creepy. No, it's not. It's not. That's not what it is. It really isn't. Go. Okay, right. Well, let's see who else we can stick into here then. Lovely jubbly. We've got Turnhead. There you go, Turnhead. You can have the rhino, mate. Yes, Turnhead. Boom. Because it does turn heads. Heck yes, it does. It's a cool animal. Pow. There you go, Turnhead. And we've got this guy. Senses the Atlas. That's pretty cool as far as abilities goes, isn't it? Considering we have to go and see frickin' Polo every time we want to bloody find it, unless it's a random encounter. We'll call this one Andrew Ryan. Andrew Ryan. Here we go, Andrew. You get that one. And he says, beautiful lad. Who's a beautiful lad? Me? Well, thank you. I'll take that. Yeah, there we go. Andrew Ryan. I don't suppose you've got a sister called Jerry Ryan, have you? Yeah, you put in a good word for us. Yeah, lovely. Cool, there we go. Done. Done, diddly, and done. Sweet. Coolio. Ground always active, found in the south. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, we're not going to bother with them. Okay, done. Is this system got... You're having a frickin' laugh. Okay, well, this one hasn't got a blanking station either. That sucks, doesn't it? That frickin' sucks. Okay, right. Planet. We're naming the planet after. The planet is going to be... Oh, Zachary GG. Bird. Heck yes. There you go. Zachary G. I missed one of your G's the other week, didn't I? I got both the G's this week. Boom. You're in. I got a whole planet named after Zachary G. Okay, here we go. Let's go on over here. X Skellybones. W Andrew Ryan. You get a cool bird named after you. Heck yes. Well, you're getting a whole freaking system named after you. X Skellybones. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, why did you put a large X? I want a small X. There we go. Skellybones. Boom. Isn't that from, oh, what was that? Borderlands. Is it Borderlands? Skellybones. Yes. With the RPG element. Tiny Tina or something. Skellybones. I used to play that. I've done some streams on that. Done a couple of live ones with Dad Game Time. Yeah, really good little streams those. We had a bit of fun. I think Scottish Rod was in there as well. There's a few of us. Yeah, we covered that off ages ago. They're really cool. Empty again. Yeah. No point in really. You know, we've got a load of freaking nanites. Lovely jubbly. Let's just upload the old freaking lot on my discoveries page, shall we, people? Let's just get a whole load of nanites. Haven't done that for a while. There we go. 749 nanites in the pocket. Lovely jubbly. Made a load of nanites on this stream. We found ourselves a rhino. We found a fairly cool planet, which is pretty darn freaking cool. And yeah, gave you a little bit of an insight in what I think the actual update's going to be, which, you know, there's a few things it could be, to be fair, isn't there? And, you know, although that I've said that it could be X, Y, and Z, it could be A, B, and C. You know, it's all speculation. It's all a bit of fun. The only thing that we are pretty much sold on is the fact that the expedition is going to be us building robots, and it's going to be called Crucible because we found the badge for it and some of the things that are going to pop inside the game files. There are some curious things that have happened inside of the actual game files, though. They've removed the outer shells of the stations to, you know, the station Bs that did get found. Maybe they've removed them for a little while to do a little bit more work on them. I really don't know what's going on there, which is a bit odd. They've also removed the solar helmet, which, again, a little bit strange, a little bit odd that. But anyway, I'm just going to jump in my ship, out of my ship, and create a save. Heck yes. Now, because there is a save coming into iteration, what I would suggest people do inside of the Viewerverse, I don't know what platforms you're on, but if I jump on over into here, if I hit on up this, if I go to there and go to upload, download save data, because I've got PlayStation Plus, I can actually upload my save to the cloud. If you haven't got that ability, you should be able to plug in a USB device and you should be able to make a save over onto the USB. Now with large updates, and I think this one has potential maybe to be slightly larger when it comes to content, I would strongly suggest making a backup save of your main save, just in case something goes completely foobarred and goes wrong. But yeah, that's what I would suggest you do. I might make a video on what I'm doing on the lead up to this update. I kind of thought if they are to put in those new looking stations, yeah, those new looking stations look a little like the actual archives that we get on planets. So I went and found 3 archives, mainly because I wanted to build news desks at them, but there was an alternative motive, because I kind of feel that the archives are a little bit redundant, and I think there would be some sort of relationship tie from the archive to the actual stations at some point. To what end, I don't know. But anyway, I would, if I was you guys, just for something to do, it can't hurt to find yourself a really lovely looking archive, can it? Stick a base on it, you know, have a bit of fun. There's a load of vendors already there. It's quite active, it's quite alive. Add your own sort of stands there. You can make really attractive, interesting looking bases at archives. So if you are looking for something to do in between now and when the update drops, if I was looking for something to do, that's what I would do. There we go, people. Anyway, I'm probably going to be ending off. I'm just going to take a little quick butchers through the actual comments to see what's happening. Speaking of that, I've not found any robot planets in a while, says Max Hayes. Well, Max Hayes, I usually tend to find them. I've actually got a video on how to find them really quickly, and it's even quicker now with the actual freighters. So if you own your own freighter and you've got that terminal, that desk in your freighter that lets you scan everything inside of the system, and as long as you've got your scanners installed on your freighter so you know what systems you jump into, like the economy and conflict, if you just look for systems, you know, like the systems that I just found there, all the X's, like data unavailable, usually jump into those systems, scanning all the planets, and then just looking for the one that's only got 2 fauna on, because the droid planets will only have 2 faunas. You can find them super damn freaking quick, people. It's really quite easy to do, but there's not that many variants in droids. I hope they bring in more variants for droid planets, like droid birds, some more droid mega creatures, because they're just dog type looking creatures. You know, it'd be nice if there was a whole load of robotic fauna. I really like them. Go. And we got Golden Snout in the house. Okay, so there's a lot of people inside of here that didn't get anything named after them this week. I do these every Tuesday. Try and get in early, and then there's more chance that I'm going to hit you up on the first planet. Stay to the end, there's a chance that I'll hit you on the end. But if not, just come back next Tuesday, same time, same place, for another chance to be immortalised. Heck yes. Yeah, we got Mullard. Good tip. Well, thank you there, Mullard. I'm glad you like it. And also, Steve, only just found out that the abandoned camps are crash space station cores. Oh, okay, Max Hayes. That's interesting, isn't it? That is pretty darn freaking cool, actually. Yeah, I'd have to have a little butchers around the camp. I know there's a load of wheelbarrows there. I've never seen a wheelbarrow up in the station core. But there is a galactic trade terminal there that's broken. I kept thinking that people thought that because there was a galactic trade terminal there that's broken, that's on the floor, maybe that's why it's a station core. But you know what? I'll go back and I'll have a little butcher's at a camp, and I might do that as tomorrow's Cup of Tea with Captain Steve episode then, if I can find something on it. All right, Max, well, thanks for the heads up. I'll do a little bit of looking around to see if I can work out why people think they're station cores. I also found, Steve, earlier found out the abandoned capes are crashed space station cores. Okay, space station cores. Alright, fine. Play Borderlands 2 if you haven't, the best one of the series. Yeah, I tried playing Tiny Tina's, didn't like that one. I played Borderlands 2, that's the one that I've got a stream for. And although it was good, a lot of the side characters don't shut up, even in multiplayer. So it's very hard to do it as a live stream when you've got NPCs chatting BS all the time. Yeah, Golden Snout. Golden Snout is a channel. But the Commander Grey Wolf, hi Captain. Oh, well hello there Commander Grey Wolf. I didn't even know you had a channel. Yeah, on the dissonant planets. Yes, that's where you find the camps. Yeah, I'd go to one. Thank you for the heads up. I'll have a little butchers around. But anyway, people, have a very good evening. I'm going to go and make myself, I think I'm making chicken Kievs, chips, and maybe some beans or something. Yeah, there we go. Take care. Cheery bye, people. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Have a lovely, lovely evening, however you're spending it. Cheery bye. Bye-bye.